We're back in the shed for 25. Feels like it's been a while since we've been in the workshop, eh Liam?
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
So if you don't know, this is Liam. As seen in some of the Sir Rotary channel videos, Liam's had the full deal since meeting me last year. He's got fully deep into it, bought a car. He's kind of been pretty hard on the gear. If you've watched Bill's vids where Bill's helped him out, Bill helped him keep him on the road and got him to Te Poi. How'd you find that? All good?
Yeah, it was all good. It actually kind of tricked me into driving it more because the temps were a little bit lower with the old copper rad, but yeah.
It was a booby trap.
Yeah, I was only meant to drive it that one time, so.
But Liam unfortunately has possibly done some damage to the engine now and maybe cooked the water seal. So what we're going to do today is pull Liam's motor out. I'm going to run through a few steps with you guys about removing an engine from one of these cars. Most of them are very same but different. But if you've got a rotary engine in any car, most of these things will apply. The only thing left for Liam now really, like he's damaged the front, he's blown the motor, he just needs a wheel to fall off now, and Liam's going to be fully initiated into the rotor life. So I'm pretty chuffed for him. I feel a bit bad for him because it feels like since he's met me, he's just wasted money on cars. Like I tell all you fellas, rotaries are like going to Thailand. You're going to get ripped off by a tuk-tuk driver. You're going to meet a lady boy. You're not going to tell your mates about that lady boy. So, Liam, I feel for you, but man, you've fully fucking jumped in balls deep. So I'm actually pretty chuffed for you too. It's been good having you on board the last year, and I really appreciate all your help and putting up with me and Bill. Because not many people are game enough to step up and cameraman and come on the road and be hurled abuse at and made to slave out for bugger all. So without further ado, we're going to start work. Do you have any famous last words?
Pick up the leaves, uncle. Pick up the leaves.
First couple of steps of getting this motor out of the car is disconnect the radiator hoses. Take those off, drain the fluids, pull the radiator out of the way. Couple of nut and bolts usually down the side there. That way when the motor comes forward, it doesn't damage the radiator and put any more holes in it. It's probably already got 20 holes anyway. Then we'll disconnect the ignition. We'll just take off the HT leads and the wiring to the igniters. And then the dizzy can come up out of the hole. Same as the wiring from the alternator. Usually make sure the battery is disconnected or turned off because that wire could be live. Right, so I've got the radiator out, whipped the dizzy out, made sure that the trailing and leading were marked on the coils, so make it easier to refit, and mark the igniter wiring. Liam forgot to disconnect the battery, so we had a couple of sparks. Disconnected the alternator. Ignore that bit, Warren. You didn't hear anything about sparks, all right? Probably the start on the accelerator cable and the fuel hose, that one there, and then that's the carb disconnected. Liam's doing the exhaust system now. Liam's surprised that I knew what size the nuts were, but
By heart, you know.
Liam, I always know how big my nuts are. Anyway, back to work. Chop, chop, hurry up.
Tighten up the top and then undo the bottom.
Liam's having problems with the accelerator cable. It's always entertaining teaching people. I quite enjoy it.
So should I tighten the top and then undo the bottom? So great, because I feel like I'm just spinning it.
Okay, so what it is probably a bit of shit on the thread on the bottom one. Quite often that happens. You need to hold the top one either with some vices or some pliers and then just undo the bottom nut cuz.
Okay.
So hold on to, so because it's a long thread with two lock nuts, sometimes
I've undone that one.
like hold on to that one, right, with the pliers. Hold that one, hold that one back. So to do an accelerator cable, you release the bottom nut. But sometimes there's just shit on the thread or whatever.
Of course, he makes it look easy, eh? Far
Yeah,
out.
there we go. Oh yeah, that all comes so practice there. So you got a bit of frame
Yeah,
on
I
there
was
too.
thinking that.
So this is just like a bike cable, like on a push bike brakes.
Yeah.
So I actually need to get one made for the van.
Auntie's not happy.
Oh, look at that! It's ready to brake, bro.
Far out.
Bro, and even that jamming up can have your accelerator cable jam on. Hold that for a sec. Jesus. Let's show you guys this what we found. Like, it's pretty random.
So when you hold it straight, it looks actually all right, but then you curve it and you see how thin she's ready to go. She's off.
Well, that can actually jam on, Liam, and even like over rev the motor or be really bloody cooked.
It's over half. Like it's over halfway gone.
Well, that little bloody this little fitting here, I noticed this is all kind of up the duff, like it's someone's brazed that up, or it's all good, but it was a little bit jammy-oso in there. So there's just certain things that when I put the motor back in the car, I'll go over.
What you finish? No defense. I'll buy it if I want it. I'm going supersonic. Come on, beg for it. Alright, okay.
He's doing the bow housing bolts down there. There's about, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like half a dozen of them. Need a better light to see those, but they're just over there. There's 2 here and 1 under that oil filter. It's all right. I don't have time to find a light. Starter motor next is going to come out. Liam asked a really good question. Does he take the carbon manifold off? And I said, well, I actually just leave that till it's out of the car on the stand. It's easier after the water pump and all that's come off. So there's a long bolt holding the starter, and then a long bolt under the starter holding the bow housing to the engine. What else? That's about it. Got a good roll on. It's only probably been about half an hour, 45 minutes, and we've got this far. Hey?
The engine mount. That was easy as to undo. I don't know if that's normal. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Liam's getting all excited. So that's the engine mount to undo. The engine bracket, front bracket. I've done the oil coolers and I've just looped that hose over for now to stop oil dribbling out everywhere. Just got the car up on a couple of blocks of wood, and I've got a jack under the gearbox to support the gearbox. So as the motor comes away, the gearbox doesn't fall down and wreck the clutch slave hose. So I think next step is put an engine chain on it and lift it away.
Running out of luck, too much in my cup. Nishi, run it up. Why you always tripping like you top? Cause you not my team pop. Shawty, I know. Why you always tripping like you top? Cause you not my team pop. My team pop. Who really got the block? Sipping to rock in a cup.
So that's Liam's motor out of the hole now. Now Liam's in the hole. XZD clutch, 10-pound flywheel. What else? That's about it. My light is terrible, but my stabilizer is on. So next thing, strip it all down. Come on down, Mr. Brown, water leak in the back housing. Rightio, let's go. If you guys knew just what happened, you guys wouldn't even believe me, so I'm not even going to tell you about it. It's a story for another time. Let's just say, Liam, I'm going to have to edit this out. So I was just about to see Liam shit his pants. Anyway, Liam wants to start a GoFundMe for a portaloo at Charlie's shed. So if you have any sympathy for Liam, I don't, because he didn't take his morning dump. That's not my problem. Anyway, I'm a hard boss. We're back into it. He's undoing the inlet manifold. There's 6 bolts. There's 2 here. 1 in each housing. 2 at the other end iron. I'm going to undo these pressure plate bolts. Take the water pump assembly away. I'll try and explain what I can. Excuse me. That was terrible. But I don't want to talk too much in these videos. I'd rather just give you some juicy bits. Not Liam's juicy bits either.
say they wanna party with us. 12X and how much be that poofy, it's a la-la-la. My feature price bigger than your bank account. You talk about it, but don't show us that about.
I removed the pressure plate, clutch, and flywheel. I use this old flywheel stop tool I've made. It's an old valve.
These boys only flexing with that allowance. We swimming in the shower. I'm only f***ing you if you're toast.
Liam's just cleaning up its mess. Where did it go, Liam?
Mate, brown water, looking like butter chicken came out. Oh, my mouth is open, went in my mouth. Just bango.
It's not supposed to go in the mouth, do you?
It's meant to make that sound.
Are you meant to make that sound?
Put in the comments if it's meant to make that sound. You probably didn't hear that on the camera. There's like a lamb or a baby crying.
That's your imagination. Alright. Let's see if this will speed it up, eh?
Smell.
It's your ass.
It's coming from inside of the bloody motor.
Oh, haven't you smelled that before yet?
I think I remember it from when we did the van motor. Far out. I don't even know how to describe that.
How hungry mine?
It's like fish and chemicals. It's bad. Auntie's used too much soap.
Liam's peeking already. I'm just saying now, I'm not giving him mouth to mouth. We haven't been friends that long, alright? I can't smell anything. Maybe I had too much pizza. What are you doing?
Why does it smell like that?
It's not a cigar.
It's so bad.
Close your ass, because you hear me complaining. What's inside? So my eyes even move when I do that.
If you guys could smell this, I don't know why it smells like that. It's weird.
Tinner pipe?
He's used to it. It ain't the good. How does flames and gasoline make that smell? Is that the premix, maybe?
The water seal's cooked, Liam. This is cooked.
It's like an off
You
tuna.
better ring up Fijo, and Fijo will tell you it's cooked like.
Auntie. Mate, Fijo might buy it off me if it's broken.
You never know. I hear he wants to build a rotor this year. So now that we've unbolted the through bolts, pass me a through bolt quickly. I didn't tell him what that was.
Just thinking.
So the motor's a stack of pancakes and just held together like with rods. Oh, Liam's going like this before. Oh yeah, she does smell a bit.
It does smell bad.
I couldn't smell it till then.
That's bad.
Oh, that was terrible. The cool thing is a reverse view. At least you know what we're filming.
Yeah.
So I don't want those wedges springing away, alright?
These up here.
Nah, the Apex seal wedges. I want to keep them with their seals, alright?
Okay.
So
Oh, here we go. It's getting close to clay now. It's real. It's happening.
are you freaking out?
Part of the rotor team.
Well, you just need a wheel to fall off.
like how I've only had it for what, 8 months, and we're at this point.
Oh, it's stucky on me.
You know what though? It's worth it every time I drive it. It's worth it.
Grab your side of the plate a little bit and just...
Lift it up.
Yeah, just be careful. It's going to come away. Yep,
Yep.
that's it. So hang on, just stand it.
Go straight up. Yeah.
Yep, and there should be some seals come out.
Yep.
What was that?
That's something dropped down there.
Yeah, that was a wedge. Bugger. So hang on. Those two are there.
There's a corner right there.
Can you see it?
Yep, in there.
Oh yeah, but there's another little wedge that's missing. Oh, that dropped down somewhere. We'll find that. Bugger. Okay, there's nothing on the face.
Shall I pull this out?
Yep, pull it away. Alright, we'll assess all these after, eh? Let's just keep going for a little bit. But let's just see. No, leave those there for now, Liam.
Okay.
If anything, this one needs to go. Oh no, so that was the corner seal we heard.
Yep.
The wedge is in there. So just give me a second. This
Yep.
is where I want you to grab your tape now.
Yep.
Remember what we talked about?
Yep.
So
Alright, you cannot grab stuff with gloves on. We're just gonna get messy hands. Bugger it. Bugger it all.
So they still have a nice sharp point. They'll be alright. Alright, so wait a second then. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not too worried about those corners, but what we will do is, oh you've got all these. Your corner seal springs are pretty good, bro. If we rebuild your rotors, we'll use your ones. They've already used second-hand Betty ones. So I'll get to that in a second what they are, but
Was this the buggered rotor? What was that? This was the rear, right?
yes, but see these water seals?
Yeah.
That's your head gasket. So what we're looking for when we're looking for this is deterioration
Send it right there.
around these. Try not to put any shit in the motor just yet.
Yep.
We'll get to that in a second, eh?
Okay.
For now, let's just concentrate on these apexes.
And put R on
So
both
hey,
of
look
those.
at this. Look, I've already found a bit of a culprit. Look. See this blackening here?
Mm.
We'll bring the camera over. So we know this housing was leaking water. See how it's all sizzled, bro?
Yeah.
So look. Good.
Yeah.
From about, say, here to here. This is all your cold side, right, bro?
Yeah.
All inlet and combustion down to the spark plugs over here. But see this point here?
That's real
Well,
bad.
that's where the combustion starts. You might have even hit some misfiring. Well, nah, probably not, but it's like a lack of water. So we should get away with cleaning one like that. Look, like, see this edge isn't broken away?
Mm.
But feel that there, how it's not very proud? Feel the difference over here?
Oh,
See
wow.
how the O-ring's doing its
Yeah,
job
yeah,
there?
yeah.
But it's non-existent over there?
Yeah.
And like when I showed you those other O-rings before, bro?
That almost feels like if you go to the supermarket and get that real cheap dyed crab meat and it's all split into like slithers, that's what the edge of that feels like. Weird analogy, but you know, it's just like, it's all split all in the middle there. Feels like crisscross salmon. Old crisscrossy.
You're a fucking mad dog.
Well, that's the first thing I thought. It looks like it smells like it, and it feels like it. Cheap crab meat. So that housing's alright. So far.
Hey, we
so
gotta
far.
look at the other side yet.
But so far. So far, so good.
Right, so we're inside Liam's motor now. I just pulled you off the little stand I've got there. You can see that's what a good water seal looks like, and you can feel that with your finger. It's got proudness or raise to it. And here's bad water seal, where there's water leaking past it, and it's all cooked and sizzled. Liam has just noticed it's separating as far back up as there. Even over here, it has a little split in it there. So these are your side seals. Those are where the corner seals go. Apex seals go down in that slot, sealing against that face. Terrible. Bill's going to mock me about that. Big exhaust ports. Oh, they got all right radius. But basically, that's the culprit of Liam's leaking water saga. So hopefully this motor, hey, like we should probably measure and check all this stuff, but we're doing it on the cheap for Liam. So we'll throw some springs and another set of water seals at it and see what happens. All right, calm down, Liam, calm down. Right, so now
We're inside Liam's motor and I just pulled you off. Bill's going to use those exact words in a video.
calm down, Liam. We're filming. I didn't put it on time lapse. Liam's having a moment. He's
I know me, we no longer up next on top. Like your girl when she counting my checks. There's no defense, I'll buy it if I want it. I'm going supersonic. Come on, beg for it.
so that's Liam's motor pulled down. I don't really think it's too exciting, that stuff. It's kind of done it a few times, so but the water seals were pretty cooked. So gonna pull it off the stand now, shoot home, give it a bit of a degrease in the water blast, and then we'll probably call it a night. I'll come up another night, clean the rotors, give the plates a rub, give the housings a prep and a quick degrease, and then we'll try and get it back together another day. Ciao.